Time of the Tom.
Oh, hello! I didn't see you there! Well, welcome to the fine studio you see today. As you can see, there's a lot of boxes knocking around, but not as much as last time they were here. Light shining through like the bell tower because I'm very high up. Welcome to the first video in the office. So today I am going to be painting a classic horror painting that's in the pop culture media. So I'm talking the one from Tomie by Junji Ito. So Tomie is about a girl who basically ruins like the lives of men. So when she's in relationships, she kind of like possesses them and gets them to do ungodly things, but they fall in love with her, and as a result they are so mad in love with her, it's like a condition she admits where they have to like kill her, but when she dies she comes back to life in more grotesque ways. I can show you a little bit about it. So here's the illustrations. It's got a lot of bits in here, so I wouldn't read this if you're a bit young. But yeah, I do love the black and white artwork. But where's it I'm looking for? Here we go. So, and here's what I'm trying to do. In the spirit of Halloween, I've always wanted a painting like this. So like, here you go, this is it, the grotesque painting, the masterpiece. This is caught by the eye of someone who sees her true self. As you can see, she's like grotesque and like evil, but he's painted on it like really well. So if you're into your horror mangas, then definitely give Tomie a read, but let's head back to the studio. To start off, we're going to do like a base colour. So looking at it, it's mostly just black, red, maybe grey. So I'm going to, because he normally does like the black and white, so I'm going to try and do like a really light pink if I can, mix a bit of these together and see what we get, and then we can start drawing from there. Use my superb nails yet again. So if you're looking into like painting, I normally get a couple of these from the pound shop, and I normally have like my paintings up in the walls anyway. So let's try out my new canvassy thing. I used this in one of my previous videos, as you remember, if you watched my first one. If not, then probably watch it, because that was one of my crowning achievements of me finally starting the YouTube. So a lot of people like my art videos, so let's carry on from here and see what we get. So what are we going? Got a bit of silver. Silver's grey in it, just a shiny grey. Let's see if it brings it out. I have to look to see what the colours say. Here we go. Red. There we go. Perfect. It's a terrible red. That's right, a little bit of splodge there. It's falling off. This is not paint. I challenge you to fall off now. Oh, that's skin colour, so we'll save that for later. Where is my white? Aha! Here we go. Acrylic white. Type white. See, I have to read what it says, because I am still colourblind. Let's see what we're playing with. Try and get this out here. There we go, like a regular Bob Ross. Now if I cut this 89,000 times, you're gonna see perfect. And there you have it, folks. And when you're done the base, it's gonna look something like this. There you go. And that's how you no, that's what he's like, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. That's an older one. Okay, back to basics. So that's the original image that I'm gonna try and paint. So it's got two bits like that, but then I also see quite a few others. Some people have done more like this one, like here. So it's kind of like, I'm going to try and do a combination. There you go, see, I love that. Look at that with the roses. Let's try and get a shape done. I'm going to go from there. I want a bit more white. Now then, something about the shape. So jab that in there, just because when it dries, get a bit more to play with. Okay, this is when I start to go a little bit off on topic now. So So I've got a lot of these colours, I have no idea what they are. So this is ultramarine, so normally marines are blue, right? So try and run it out, tiny bit of blue. This is to start off the hair. Try and get the hair shape as well. Very Coraline Jonesy, isn't it? And then so it kind of dries a bit better as well. Let's put a bit of skin on there. Well, pink. So I'm hoping that this dries a bit better on. And then we go.
Oh, that's red ones in there.
Now it's starting to take shape a little bit. So I'll show you what I've done and I'm going to blotch it. So in a minute it's looking like this. And then remember these figures from last time to try and help with the proportions. So obviously I'm going to bring the hand up a bit more here. So it looks a bit more like that as the face. So yeah, and then in a minute I'm just going to clear some of the paint off so we can dry a bit quicker so I can do a bit more detail. Especially around this bit because that's where the mutation's going to grow. Yep, so that's coming on. It's drying now, so we're going to start doing some bit of detail. Let's draw. Just so we get like some rough shapes. So I've done like a love heart kind of thing. That's the best way to describe it. This is it now, the point of no coming back. So a smile, it's like a kind of like a biting lip one. Like that. That's roughly where she would have her lady parts here. So let's do that way. Then bring your arm up like that. So that's why I do like another layer there. Kind of have to draw them similar to how you would trees, to be fair, like these parts. And then obviously I bring the hair down a lot more. But at the minute I'm just trying to do these bits here. Remember that side needs to be a bit rougher. Right, there's my sample. So now let's focus on the eyes a bit. Let's see if I can get these wire. Looking Halloween enough for you? And then you want over here, that side, here, chin, and then let's make it a bit paler.
Oh, so get back into these.
Yeah. An eye here, an eye there. Okay. And I think I need a palette. I've used a hero's tin. Looks a bit of white. Tiny bit of that skin colour. When I say skin colour, I mean it's the skin colour I'm using. Because let's face it, I don't know what skin colour is. There you go, now I'm going to try and do a Tom Keatley trick here, and that's to press my finger on the end of the brush to make it flat. So I've got like a curved line here, and that lets me go under the eyes and that there, a bit more easier. To do that. Sometimes you get into the habit of it there. I just need to do the dark a bit. Dab the nose. Then we're going to put a happy little bee right here in the corner. And if you tell anyone that that bee is there, I'm going to put a bee. Now I'm gonna wait for that to dry a minute, and then I'll probably. Shade on the lips a bit. So it's dried a bit, and you can see the layers. Just gonna do a bit more on the eyes now.
Why does it feel like somebody's watching me?
Let's do a little base bit on the lips. Huh? This is what you give me to work with. I've seen worse. Much better. Right, let's work on those lips. Alright, add more white and red. Tiny bit of white. And the rest, mix that in for the pink. Let's try and get the head shape. So, whoop. Aquamarine. Marina. Aquamarina. What are these strange enchantments that start whenever you're near?
Answer that. And then Tomie.
Normally I don't do black as a base because nothing really comes out of it. There we go. Starting to take a bit more shape. And we will put that back here. So let's get rid of that bit there. Dab that. Right, so this let's work on his eyes. So we can see what I can do here. So as it's drying, I've been dusting it up a bit, and then when that's dried, I'm going to add a bit more colour to it, and then I'm going to add a bit more white around the edge if I can, to try and fix the eyes up a bit. And then I'm going to add more into that bit as well. Let's see. So let's dry it a bit more. Let's see if I can fix it. Gone wrong here. I made the pupil too big and the eye too big, so I'm gonna have to go over that with some white. And there we go. Haha. So yeah, this is the first one I've done in the studio slash office slash games room slash guest room. So I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me paint this, and I really hope that you give it a go yourself, because it's Halloween. Time for spooky pictures. Ooh. Oh, hang on, that's quite good with a light behind it, isn't it? One sec, can we play about that a bit more? I miss my cameraman. Right, happy Halloween everyone! Remember, I do commissions.